the only broker which I recommend, Exness, the #1 broker in South Africa, with fast withdrawals and fast deposit. You can trade any pair, gold, any instrument, and yeah, man. So make sure you click the link on my description to start trading with the best broker and get your deposit and withdrawals as quick as possible within 5 minutes. So make sure you check the link in my description. Yeah. So it's just like the basic simple facts of life, bro. Most people are not made for this. Most people are not made for this trading stuff, you understand? Like not all of us are day traders, bro. Most people, they quit when they are like only when it was just a moment. It was just a phase, you know, a learning phase. You have to understand that this is a business, you know. You're gonna fail, you're gonna lose, you're gonna go sad, you're gonna go broke, you're gonna whatever, man. But what you need to know, man, like most people, they quit, man. Like they quit when it was about to happen. You understand? That's the most boring thing, right? When you quit and it was about to happen, you didn't know that it was about to happen, but because the only thing that you needed was faith, you decided to quit Forex, man. You understand? But who am I to judge you and all that? But we all go through these things, bro. Me, I've been breaching account. I'm still breaching account. I'm broke as fuck. But I love the game, and I understand that, like, sometimes, or most of the time, I'll be doing some terrible stuff like trading, scalping, going crazy, going on tilt, like revenge, you know, taking a loss. I'll be like, damn, I can't accept the loss. I gotta fight back. No, but deep down, I know what I should be doing, you know. And what I should be doing is just simple things. Focus on bigger time frame, 4 hour, daily, weekly, and you know, just take less. Less is more, actually. Like, you just focusing on the one high probability setup, that one killer in a week, like one trade. That's what I thought maybe it might work. I've been thinking this like long time ago, but I'm failing to do. Now, don't mind me, I'm hot here. But I've been thinking about this one trade, you understand? One trade per week, just risk 2% on your account. Maybe you got a $10,000 or $100,000. You just take it, or a personal account. You just take a trade where you feel like, okay, the odds are in my favor, and there's a high possibility that I'm gonna kill. So you just take a setup, take a position, and you know what I'm saying. You know what goes on. Let's just say it's a $100,000 account. Okay, let's just say it's a 10,000, because most of us can't even afford a 100,000 trading account. But let's say it's a 10,000, and then you know that I'm gonna take one trade like in a week. All I want is to take a position on the 4-hour time frame, and then forget the trade for about like as many times as possible, so that you want the trade to take profit or hit your stop loss, because you understand that this thing of breaking even, scalping makes me breach accounts, bro. I know you're going through this. I know you click on this video, you are wondering like what's going on. You're breaching accounts, you're losing, you're blowing accounts, you're still doing the same thing, you know. And these programs, they want us to keep buying these accounts, keep buying, buy. But I feel like, man, the problem, it's not the market or the program or nothing or anything or your mentor. The problem is you. And you need to fix this problem by doing the right thing. And it all starts with understanding that the smaller time frames don't really work. You know, just stay away from smaller time frames. Stay away from all those 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 minute. Like, yeah, you know, if it's working for you, I understand. But for me, I feel like it's not working, and I gotta give it up right now. I gotta stop, man. I got a 4 hour, I got a daily, I got a weekly. If the weekly is bullish, the daily is bullish, the 4 hours is a go. You understand? And then risking 2%, and then you go for 1:5. I don't know, 1:2. You risk 2%, and then you target risk 2%, you target let's say you target 10%. Like 1:5 is going to be 10,000 if you risk 2,100k. But you understand what I'm saying? But it's possible, possible to get a 1:5 in a week. So there are those weeks where you feel like you can catch 1:5 setup. If you feel like you can catch 1:5 setup every week, I think it's enough. You're profitable, and then your strategy is working. You just focus on the patience and waiting for the setup to play out over and over and over again. As you can see, currently analyzing gold, going through gold and silver, trying to see if gold and silver can give me 1:5 risk to reward. And it's possible, yes, gold and silver can give me 1:5. But the most important thing is like never give up, man. Like breaching accounts, we used to blowing and all that. But what you need to do is to understand that there is a problem. Then fix the problem first. Then after fixing the problem, get back, analyzing. Same thing, same thing. But don't force the setup. Don't force anything. Just make sure your strategy is working. Make sure you understand the odds, the probability, and if you're swinging, you need to give it a lot of time. You give your position a lot of time to play out instead of like rushing to check the position. Yo man, I hit TP. Yo man, what's going on? Yo man, they hit my stop loss. Yo man, I gotta break even. No. Yes, you can do that, but you can focus on like stop loss and take profit, man. If you got stop loss and if you got take profit, it's fine. It's enough, you're just doing the most, and then you end up doing the wrong things, thinking that it will work. But now the easy, like, use the keys method, keep it stupid simple, keep it stupid simple. Just be simple. All you want is a breakout of a key level, let's say a resistance, and then once you get a breakout of the resistance, then you're gonna wait for a pullback. And when you wait for a pullback, you're gonna make sure that when price pulls back to your key level area of interest, you're gonna wait for a signal like bullish engulfing. I know for sure now you know what is a bullish engulfing, you know what is a pin bar, and you know what is an inside bar false breakout. You understand? So you're gonna wait for that inside bar candlestick to close and form, and then after that you already have the inside bar the inside bar. Now you're waiting for a candlestick that will reject the inside bar, and it will become a false breakout. You understand? Man, me, I just want to be profitable. Like, I know, man, I've been like doing some crazy stuff, man, in the markets. The only truth I know is that I know I'm a messed up. I'm a very emotional, bro. Sad person. And when the market tries to take my money, I try to fight hard for it, but I know like that is not working. I've been doing this for a long time, but I feel like the only way to have peace, make peace with the charts, with the candlesticks, with everything, is to stick with one strategy, focus on a bigger time frame, risk whatever you're risking. Maybe you're comfortable with 1%, then okay, fine. Then you're gonna take 1%, and then you're gonna target 5%, or you're gonna target 8%, because prop firms, they normally want 8% or to 10%. That's why I say that it's better to take one trade per week. You understand? 1 week using the 4-hour time frame. You're only waiting for a pullback, and then once you get a signal, you go in, and then you want to catch the whole swing. You understand? You want to focus on the whole swing. You want to make sure that when price is going and pulling back, you are in the trade, and then you make 10%, because you can pass the prop firm challenge with one trade. Honestly, if you risk 10%, it's possible. We have seen that, so it's not something quite strange. It's possible, especially with gold. Gold can move, bro, when it's in the mood for moving. You understand? Like other commodities like silver, you can get a 1:5 risk to reward risking 2% to make what 10%. I mean, but risking 1% to make 5%, then you can double it. Then you can risk 2% to make 10%. You understand? So, or maybe you stick with 1:2, but I feel like if you take one position per week and then you stick with 1:2, you won't feel satisfied. The aim is to be satisfied with what you're doing. So, man, peace, man. I just wanted to make this video to take this out because I just breached my account, but I'm gonna be back soon. I'm gonna be back. Trust me, I'm gonna be back.